Hey everybody. So, today I have a class on holidays. Um, Seems like some of you are interested in what different holidays are. And so over here, let me adjust the camera a little bit. I have a list of kind of bizarre observances and holidays that do exist. And so I thought that it would be fun for me to share some of them with you that are going on in the month of February and see if you're interested in learning more about any of them. So the first part of the class will be this. I'll read some of them off because they're they're interesting that certain things exist that you might not know exist. But then if you do hear of one that you are interested in learning more about, then we can kind of go along the history of why that holiday came about, who created the holiday, and they're not national observances days. Like there are only certain days, like we had, like Martin Luther King's birthday, Christmas we have off, Thanksgiving we have off, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day. There are certain holidays that we have off as national observance days, but there are a bunch every day that people basically say, hey, I want this to be a holiday. It doesn't need to be a national holiday, but this is how you actually get it started. So I'll read over some. And then for the second part of the class today, what I'll do is I'll send you out this list. And then if you find any that you really want to learn more about, let me know. And I can start making classes around that. But it'll have to be within the same month. So, just let me know certain days that you would like to know more about within the month of February. And then in February, I'll send one out for March. And we can kind of go from there. So, let's start with page 1. So, the 1st of February, there's a bunch. I'm not going to name them all, but I am going to name some. The first one is Candy Making Day is the 1st of February. It's a holiday that exists. Also, Car Insurance Day. It's a holiday. Change Your Password Day, which is probably not a bad idea. To have a day to change your passwords because, you shouldn't keep the same one all the time. Decorating with Candy Day is also on the 1st of February. There's also G.I. Joe Day. Okay, I don't know what that is, so, but again, I will send this out to you. It's also Freedom Day, the 1st. It's also National Get Up Day. And it's World Hijab Day and Spunky Old Broads Day. Interesting. But like I said, and it's also International Day of Black Women in the Arts. And it's the first day of Black History Month, which is, far more important, I think, to remember. So maybe we'll do something with Black History Month as opposed to some of the other lesser known. Now let's go on to day 2. African American Coaches Day is the first Tuesday of February. Ayn Rand Day, if you don't know who she is, yeah, she's an interesting person. I think probably most people know February 2nd. I remember it as Groundhog Day, because that is February 2nd. I think that we had that as a Final Jeopardy category at one time for one of our Jeopardy games. But yes, it is a Groundhog Day. It's also Hedgehog Day. Somehow the hedgehog got beat out by the groundhog to be more important on that day. It's also the Record of a Sneeze Day. So, and then it's World Wetlands Day as well. So, Interesting. Let's move on to the third. The third is Feed the Birds Day. National Girls and Women in Sports Day, which is the first Wednesday. Global School Play Day, which is the first Wednesday as well. National Signing Day for college football, first Wednesday as well. Apparently, a lot of things happen on the first Wednesday of February. Let's move on to the fourth. It is Facebook's birthday. Liberace Day. I don't know if any of you know who Liberace is, but a very wonderful pianist. Interesting fellow, for sure. Okay, we've got a lot of these to go through, so I'll skip through. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth is also National Sweater Day. Let's see. On the 5th, we have... Wow, there's some interesting ones here. I'm going to go with the nice ones. You can read over the other ones yourself. But it's Bubblegum Day. Give Kids a Smile Day. Yeah, the rest of them are very interesting. So, yeah, when I send it to you, you'll hopefully have a good time. The 6th is Canadian Maple Syrup Day. Yeah, wow, it's got some. It's also Lame Duck Day. It's also the National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, which is the first Saturday of February. So, for those of you teetering on the line with diabetes, I don't know that's the best holiday for you to celebrate. But it is National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. And Take Your Child to the Library Day. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now. But eventually we'll get back to that. Okay, let's move on to the 7th. So it's Ballet Day. Man Day, which is the Sunday before Valentine's. Man Day. Interesting. It's also Popcorn Day. The Super Bowl Sunday is a primary observance. And it will be the Super Bowl. So that's probably what a lot of people, but that's not really a holiday. It's just a day that they hold the Super Bowl on. And it's also Who Shall I Be Day. What kind of person do you want to be that day? You should think about that every day. But it's a good reminder. Okay, let's move on to the 8th. It's Boy Scout Anniversary Day. Laugh and Get Rich Day. Meal Monday, second Monday. National... Well, never mind, I won't read that one. Opera Day. Any of you haven't been to the opera? I suggest you go. I feel as though there are two types of people. Those who like the opera and those who absolutely hate the opera. And there's usually not much in between. I love the opera. I think to me it's amazing. But, there are a lot of my friends that, it's not just that they don't like the opera. It's not like, I don't really care for it. It's like, no, I hate the opera. Don't ever ask me to the opera. I'll never go. But I'm glad that we have a National Opera Day, because I don't want it to go away. Alright, yeah, so we still got a bunch. So the 9th is National Pizza Day. We did a class on this once. Because we found out it was National Pizza Day, so I took a group and we all went and got pizza that day. It's also Toothache Day. Probably because they had that candy day back earlier in the month. Alright, the 10th. Much smaller. Yeah, it's actually kind of a boring day. All the news that fits to print day. Pimsol Day, I don't know what that is, and World Pulses Day. Yeah, again, not too excited. We should maybe try to come up with our own holiday for February 10th and submit it. Oh, the 11th. Let's move on. Pro Sports Wives Day. Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day. Which, as we all mean, just means clean it up. Everything's gonna be fine. White Shirt Day or White T-Shirt Day. That's another one. World Day of the Sick. Don't know what that is. And National Giving Hearts Day, which is the second Thursday of every month. Okay, so let's move on to the 12th, the big one. That is Chinese New Year. It is the February 12th. It's also Darwin's birthday, Lincoln's birthday, the NAACP Day. And alright, so let's move on to a lot of stuff going on that day. Now the 13th of February. It's Desperation Day. Get a Different Name Day. Madly in Love with Me Day. National Break Up with Your Carrier Day. National Cheddar Day. So for you cheddar fans, that is a good day to celebrate. The 13th of February. Like I said, these are very obscure. And there's a lot. Okay, so we'll keep moving on. And again, I'll send you this stuff because I know it's a lot to go over. But any of these that you might be writing down or thinking of that you really want to, just text me right away. The 14th is Autism Sunday. It's Frederick Douglass Day. League of Women Voters Day. Race Relations Day. And, of course, it is the all too important Valentine's Day. And then we move quickly past Valentine's and we go to the 15th. National Gumdrop Day, National Hippo Day, and, of course, it's President's Day. And the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show from the 15th to the 16th. So that will take us to the 16th. It says IHOP National Pancake Day, which is tentative, so might not actually be one. It is, of course, the wonderful Mardi Gras. For any of you that happen to be going to, don't go to New Orleans right now, and don't go to Mardi Gras, but that's when Mardi Gras takes place. And let's move on to the 17th. My Way Day does not mean you can go around because, and it basically means it's everyone's way day, but, maybe do things your way for that day. It doesn't mean you can tell people, today is my day way, so I'm taking it. Because it's also their way day, because it's my way day for everyone. But, maybe do things your way. Like how, and think about it. Like, what do I do specifically that's me? And I like this one, World Human Spirit Day is on the 17th. Alright, the 18th. National, whoa. Oh, I'm not going to read that one. The Great American Spit Out. Through the Chew Week. Wow. Cow milked while flying in an airplane is on the 18th. Man. And International Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. So that's international, the day. So I guess there's 2 days for ice cream there. Well, interesting. But again, I'll send you this stuff. Some of it, you need to read for yourself. Alright, so the 19th. Best Friends Day, which has to do apparently with SpongeBob SquarePants. National Caregivers Day, which is for any of you that do or have lived in a group home. It's a nice day to say thank you for all the people for the hard work that they do. And also, it's not Healthcare Worker Day, but just, the people that come in and care for you. It's a nice day to celebrate that. Also on the 19th, that's boring. Chocolate Mint Day. So, It's everywhere, all sorts of things. And this is just for February. So the 20th is International Pikachu Day. Pikachu. Also very important for me, Love Your Pet Day or Love Your Dog Day. So, Ani, the 20th, you and me, we gotta take you somewhere and buy you some treats. It's also the World Day for Social Justice. Okay, let's move on, and now it's starting to get short. So for the 21st, the only things there are National Grain Free Day and International Mother Language Day. I don't know what that means. On the 22nd, it is George Washington's birthday. It is Museum Advocacy Day, which is the 22nd through the 23rd. It's National Wildlife Day, so that's also very important. So let's move on to the 23rd. It is Diesel Engine Day. I don't know how many diesel engines are left out there or how much diesel gas is left out there, but there you go. It's also World Spay Day, USA, which is the last Tuesday of every month. That's just spay your animals. Spay and neuter. It's important. If you don't want them to breed, then please spay and neuter them. The 24th is Forget Me Not Day. It's also Pink Shirt Day, so it's the last Wednesday. The 25th only has a couple, but one of them is International Toast Day. So there's many ways to make toast. It's also Rubber Ducky Day. No, same. Some also say January 13th, which is, somebody's birthday that I know quite well. The 26th is For Pete's Sake Day. Levi Strauss Day, so it's a day to wear jeans. And if you have Levi's, let's put on some Levi's. It's National Personal Chef's Day. And World Pistachio Day. I don't know how many of you like pistachios. I love pistachios. So that is the 26th. Now we move on to the 27th. International Sword Swallowers Day. Sorry, kind of a tongue twister. International Sword Swallowers Day. And then right underneath it, that's funny, it says International Tongue Twister Day. Yeah, they just kind of threw that right in there. And like I said, I'll send this to you. These are not lies. And I think that's pretty much it for the 27th. And the 28th, they have the Golden Globe Awards, which is not really a holiday. It's also the National Tooth Fairy Day. I think we're a little too old for that. These are pretty permanent. It's also Rare Disease Day, which is the last day of the month. As long as it's not for the 29th, leap year, which this year we have. My sister was born on leap year, and so I think she's like maybe 10 years old at this point. No, less than that. Based on, I only celebrate her birthday every 4 years. So it's leap year. It's also Bachelor's Day for you bachelors out there. And it's also Superman's birthday, if any of you are huge comic book fans. Okay, so those are some of the things. And so when I send you the list, just if you can read through them, and then let me know the ones that you want to learn more about, and we can kind of delve into them more. Maybe we can even look into finding out how we could create a holiday of our own. But anyway, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I look forward to your responses, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye everybody.